Hey, this is Timmara, signing on with some more of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Okay, so last time we took the mantle as Shiva, Shao Kahn Queen, bleh, as we brought back the Edenian Queen Sindel. So after a bunch of fighting, we did that. So Sindel's with the core group as we're trying to find Kronika's crown.
They couldn't go on. I am touched by their devotion.
I question their judgment.
Okay.
Have neither of you any compassion?
Not for fools who follow you.
Are we not following him now? At least we do not follow that fool, Raiden. Then we would surely die.
That's suspicious, actually. Exact same thing. I wonder if Jackie and Jax are gonna show up.
You may run like the wind, Cabal, but I command it. You should have devised a better plan.
There's more to come.
They give Jade so many scenes, especially Revenant Jade, so many scenes of her doing like a slow, long walk.
You will be returned to the void. Not even she can help you.
Just more fightings.
Too slow. I expected better, Fujin.
Alright, so yeah, now we get to play as Fujin for a while. Yeah. Okay, so freaking Cabal. Okay, crossbow blast. It's kind of weird seeing the God of Wind just use a crossbow. Oop. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay.
Can you fail?
Whoops. There we go, barely pulled it off. No, what was I gonna say about Fujin? Okay, well, first of all, you know, Sindel seems to have misgivings about Raiden already, which, you know, whether Shang Tsung actually has control over her or not, or at least has some kind of influence over her, she seemingly already does not have have good feelings about Raiden. So, you know, maybe without even controlling her, he's already got his hands. You know, maybe there was another reason to bring back Sindel, was that she'd be on his side. You know, maybe whether he realized it or not. Ooh, that was cool. That's cool, just like that gives you distance. Okay.
Now do I meet your expectations?
Yeah, spent the whole time talking about Sindel, but Fujin, we'll talk about him later.
Cetrion must be on her way.
Sindel and I will occupy her. You two get the crown.
Yes.
I must ask, sorcerer. How long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
When it happens, we will be ready.
He looks like he's having so much fun. So I'm loving the performances in the game are pretty good. You know, are good all around except for Sonya's for, you know, obvious reasons. But Shang Tsung looks so good in every single second.
Do me a favor, Fujin, and take one giant step back.
Right, these two.
You too, sorcerer. Makes sense we'd meet again down here. When you caged me up, beat me within an inch of my life. The hell if I ain't gonna return the favor.
Always so generous.
Not in the mood for your jokes, man. My Fu Manchu. If that's the right beard name. I feel bad if I was wrong. Ow, sorry. You forget I'm a god of wind, punk.
Beyond amusing, but
Sorry.
insufficient.
You lost to me at your temple, Fujin. Now Chronic Eyes made me even stronger.
You did not win that fight. You ran away.
Fight.
Right, was that in X? Yeah, I think it was near the end of the game. Or trying to remember, yeah, was that near the end of the game, or was that like the starting thing when Shinnok was taking over? I don't remember now. But anyways, okay, yeah. So Fujin, yeah, I knew him from Armageddon because, in the adventure mode, you know, the main character in that game, Taven, is the son of a god, so he's got connections to the other gods, like Fujin and Raiden. So Fujin just, like, stops you right before, what was it, the Red Dragon, yeah, was it before the Red Dragon Temple? I think it was. And so he just stops you, and he was just sort of like, oh, okay, he's like a wind character, so that's kind of like all he was. And then, yeah, I suppose that's it. You know, he's, you know, a god of the level of Raiden, but he does not have nearly as much presence as him, I suppose.
You should have fled this fight too.
He just kind of appears in these games, and I think he was playable in the last game, and now he's like a mainstay. Oh, no. I was gonna say, like, don't kill him necessarily, just intimidate him.
Kronika's promises cannot be trusted, Jackson. Bihan, Kano, Shao Kahn. Look at the scoundrels she employs.
That's a card you can't play, Fujin. Not when you're buddied up with Shang Tsung.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, I suppose. Because we attacked Shang Tsung, I bet he's going to be the last fight of the chapter. No, I don't know much else about Fujin. Like, he appeared in 10, yeah, in a couple of cutscenes. And, yeah, I think he became playable as part of, like, the second DLC pack, along with Bo Raicho, Triborg, and Leatherface? Jason? No. Some other horror character. Might have been Leatherface, actually.
I will not fail.
Anyways. But, yeah, so just kind of like the whatever. I mean, he's cool here, you know, you got Wit and God abilities, so that's pretty sweet. But, you know, just, yeah, just another character. Oh, we haven't done his final blow yet. I completely
Will
forgot.
not heal your wounds, Jackson.
Damn it, Fujin. You know what I've suffered. Kronika's my one chance to prevent all that. Not just for me, but for Jackie, for Vera. Shit. You're a god. Ain't no way you get how this feels.
What do you know about human suffering? You up on your high horse.
The only time Raiden and I ever fought, when I left the Sky Temple to live among humans. Do not become attached to them, Fujin. Sentiment will impede the execution of your duty.
Yep, sounds like him.
Warriors like you and I, we are strengthened by sentiment. We do not fight to kill enemies, we fight to protect our loved ones. That is why it cuts so deeply when we fail.
Well, I'll be. Maybe you do get it.
Kronika knows your pain. She manipulates you with it. Jacqueline is on her way here. Kronika expects you to fight her. Worse even, break her heart. Is that someone who cares one whit about you or your family?
Oh, right, it's Cetrion showing up, I bet. Hey, Sindel, how you doing? How you working out? Don't be creepy, Cetrion.
You were to defeat me. I am not finished yet.
Now I'm finished.
Abide Kronika's will.
Oh, this is the thing he did to kill Sindel. Or maybe not.
Can you fight?
I'll do what I can.
Kronika offered the future, but instead you will have none. Blame only yourselves for this fate.
Fight.
Okay, now we just get to play Sindel for a fight. There was no transition. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we got modifiers with Nightwing just as a backup. That's cool. Why isn't there more of that in the campaign overall? Yeah, and this is like a support thing. Like, you can do this in some of the towers, but yeah, you pick a direction and you'll have somebody show up as a support and do different effects depending on what direction you're hitting. That's cool. Okay, yeah, so Sindel. You know, fights with banshee screams in her hair. It's just like a very, yeah, very, again, fan favorite character. Let's take a look at some of our special moves. Maleficent March. Damn, okay. Get the hell out of here. I want to do this with a perfect victory, but let's get that finishing blow. Crucify with the power of nature. Hit me a couple more times. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, Cetrion. Couple more. Come on. Give it your best shot. I hope it hits now when it works. There we go. There we go. Ross rewards.
It is your fate that should concern you, Cetrion.
We're still only on Fujin's chapter, right? Yo! Your soul is mine. All right, good job, team. Who's got the crown? Fujin? Oh, wait, no, it's down there, right?
Well, Shang Tsung, your strategy proved sound after all.
Of course it did.
I know what I'm doing.
Hands over your head, Shang Tsung.
No.
Too, Sindel. That hair so much as twitches.
Ease up, baby girl.
Dad? How did you get here?
Long story.
All on the same side against Kronika.
Yes. And now we must bring this to Raiden.
Is that a crown?
That's what you're here for.
Kronika's crown. Without it, she lacks the power to restart history.
About time we had some good news.
Now that we have this, we're in uncharted territory. We've changed this timeline.
Correct.
That's everything else we've
No
done.
one can predict what happens next. Not even me.
I must return to Outworld to aid Katana Khan.
Thank you for aiding us. We will rendezvous at the Sea of Blood in 6 hours.
Until our next battle. Sorcerer.
All right.
I'll go with the Briggs family to brief the special forces.
May the Great Spirit protect you.
May she protect you, Fujin, when Raiden lays eyes on you with Shang Tsung.
Oh, she's still alive?
Without the crown, there can be no new era.
This failure rests on my shoulders.
By the time I'm done with you, you won't have any shoulders.
Created Shang Tsung's ingenuity to escape the void, to return from the future.
I will face him again, Mother. This time, I will succeed.
I must go. With Shang Tsung in possession of the crown, he's become far too dangerous. And I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
Right, because of course. But now, what did Liu Kang tell Fujin?
They're ready. They will fight until the last man.
That is likely what it will take.
There will not
I'm
be
just waiting for another chapter thing to
Our
pop
run does
up.
not help us.
I don't think I missed
Is there
it.
any word from Grandmaster Hasashi?
No. If we do not hear soon, I will return to the Nether Realm.
I'm sorry.
Wrong Scorpion. This cannot be good.
get Raiden.
The fire gardens.
Sorry. We're going here. Should be almost done. Once we get the next chapter, it should be the final stretch.
Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
I don't know.
And now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
Do we need to replay the whole scene?
To believe.
Good day, friends.
What is he doing here?
We are not together.
If you are here to help, prove it. Join me against the sorcerer.
I shall.
Okay.
Fujin, Raiden thought you lost when the timeline was broken, but you stand with Shang Tsung.
It's hard to explain.
Urgent news for Raiden. Please, let us pass.
This may be the sorcerer's trick.
The fire gardens will not be defiled by his presence.
Alright, well, Shang Tsung's out for a bit. Oopsie. I love it when his eyes were still moving, just like, you stupid.
Why you have joined Shang Tsung is beyond me, Fujin. What has he done to corrupt your mind?
It's complicated. Okay, so I guess this is the last fight for Fujin's thing. So, 6 fights in a chapter. That's new. Okay. Okay. You knock that off. You need to stop that right now. You just have to stop. Have I checked out his other moves? Crossbow, yeah. That's terrifying, though. Air bending the air out of somebody's lungs. I know that happened in Korra. It's just sort of like, that's why I said airbending. Oh, cool. Okay, that's a neat thing. You finish the, one round of the fight is just fighting another enemy. Again, now, this is where they're doing weird things. Like, there should have been more fights in the campaign where you had, like, support from other characters, or you did something like this, where you fought groups back to back, and then, things like this happened, where every round was a different opponent.
Thank you, Fujin.
You could have just brushed warm air behind me.
Shang Tsung.
We must speak with you, brother.
We, Fujin? Since when are you friends with this filth?
I'm here to save you, Raiden.
We hail from your tragic future. In it, Liu Kang defeated Kronika, but their battle destroyed her crown. Without this, the broken timeline couldn't be repaired.
Alright.
Our only hope was to return here, steal the crown, and make use of its power.
Now we can change the outcome of the fight against Kronika.
Yay!
We can defeat her and fix time.
Yay!
I had never thought you gullible, brother. Shang Tsung's schemes serve only to benefit him. How could you fall for such lies?
Oh boy.
Irrational Raiden.
Spread your falsehoods elsewhere, sorcerer. You will not deceive us.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is
Oh.
only one way to
Now this is
find out.
repeating. Raiden, calm the hell down.
The truth.
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside.
Did we mess up the timeline? I'm curious.
Its darkness is taking hold of you.
You also betray me.
This is not the way. Shang Tsung is not the enemy this time.
The realms kingdoms hang in the balance, and you form this unholy alliance? Enough of this madness. If you both must die, so be it.
My brother is my problem. I will
Yeah, now the
signify him.
script is flipped.
Shinnok's amulet inflames your anger and clouds your judgments. Have faith in me.
Bad timing.
Fight!
Wah, 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 wah. Oh, there we go. We got, you know, Shang Tsung as... Yeah, again, that's cool. Why don't we have, like, more support like that? It's a whole mechanic in the rest of the game if you do the towers. So why can't that be, like, a more important thing in the campaign to demonstrate that? And again, I actually really like that idea where you do 2 fights back to back and each round is just another opponent. That's really smart. Makes me wonder why they never did that in the rest of the campaign when it'd be really convenient to. It just feels like, you know, when you see a group of 2 or something in the main campaign, you got to fight them both, or at least you're probably gonna end up fighting them both. And it's just gonna be a waste of time. No, we haven't seen Fujin's. Or no, yeah, no, wait. I forget, we had not seen his fatal blow yet. One more hit. Thank you, brother. Maybe this will make you come to your senses. By being dead. Okay, with all those rewards. 7 fights in a chapter? That's a bit much. A bit needless.
I am a fool. I have allowed myself to become a slave to anger. I will not allow my temper to fracture our resolve further.
Alright. That look, his performance is so good.
Yes, Lord Fujin. Not at all, Liu Kang. Raiden's power makes you a fire god.
Of course it does.
That resentment.
Unfortunately, I cannot transfer my power to Liu Kang yet. First, I must free his Revenant from Quan Chi's curse.
We will face the Revenants soon enough.
What else can you tell us about the final battle? We must use every advantage.
Well, here comes Kronika. To whisk Liu Kang away in order to make the future happen, ironically. I'm assuming is what's going to happen. Waiting for a chapter thing to pop up. Should be almost there.
Lord Fujin, Shang Tsung, I trust you are enjoying your travels.
You have already been defeated once, Kronika.
Of course, Fujin. How else could you have escaped the void?
If you know this, accept the inevitable. Surrender.
But clearly my loss was not your victory, Raiden. If your future savior had gained full control of my hourglass, we would not be here. This timeline would no longer exist.
I see no harm in confirming your suspicion.
Even if you defeat me, what then? Who claims the hourglass? Surely you realize that Shang Tsung will break your alliance.
We are prepared, Kronika.
Are you? Have you wondered why Shang Tsung knows so much about my crown?
Because he did your bidding, gathering souls to fuel it.
Shang Tsung is far too modest. The crown is his design.
Makes sense,
No one,
honestly.
save me, knows more about its power.
Had I told you, we would still be marooned at the beginning of time, bickering among ourselves.
Yeah,
You must decide, Raiden.
that's fair,
Who do
you know.
wish to keep time for all of creation?
He's definitely up to something, but also...
Or Shang Tsung?
Neither, Kronika. You will be beaten. And if Shang Tsung betrays us, we will finish him.
You are a fool, Ray.
Look, I love that performance so much. Every single second of Shang Tsung's performance just has so much going on with his face. Good job.
It is a mistake challenging a Titan. Now I end your existence.
Pop the thing on your head. Let's go.
Vulnerable, Kronika.
Oop. This is cool, though. This is all these things going together. What, did she just barely escape? Okay.
Brother, are you all right?
Yes. But the crown.
It is in my hands now.
Truly, my finest work.
Sung, play nice. I'm just admiring it.
I will instruct you in its ways.
What just happened?
Kronika came here to retrieve the crown. We forced her to retreat.
We must strike while she is weakened. Let us join the armies, massing at the Sea of Blood. Together we will storm Kronika's Isle and take command of the Hourglass.
Yay. Okay, this is a long chapter. Honestly, this short story is a lot better than the main story so far. I know you need that main story for the context, but also this is cool. We're seeing so many other weird character interactions. Sindel and Shao Kahn. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Visions of Empire. Okay, that's something. Is there only... I have no idea how many chapters there are, but okay, cool. Alright, next time we go to play as the forceful king and the revived queen. And we'll see how that goes. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.